Are you an entrepreneur out there who thinks, I'm alone, things are not going as it should be? Guess what? There are pain points as entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is born out of passion. The depth of your passion is what would help you sustain your entrepreneurship journey. Hi, I'm Remy Duyele, the president and CEO of Image Consulting Group, Remy Speaks. And I know as a serial entrepreneur, yes, indeed, there are pain points in entrepreneurship. Do you know what those pain points are? How do you find out what those pain points are? Because you can only find solutions to what you know as problems, right? That's what is happening in the entrepreneurial world. You've got to know what your pain points are, because some pain points are uniform. And I'll share some of the uniform ones. Because you're leaving corporate America, or you're leaving an employee-oriented job. Now you're going to be your own boss, and other people are depending on you. Guess what? They're leaning on your shoulder for that check every 2 weeks or whatever arrangement you have with them. And you're also leaning on yourself to make sure you can pay the bills and all of that. But the pain points that exist can be mitigated, but we want to know it first. The first pain point is the periodical change that comes as an entrepreneur. Of course, if you're a super duper organized entrepreneur, you will have your to-do. Guess what? The to-dos, you won't always go verbatim on your to-do to ensure that you cover everything. But there are things that will change. How do you adapt to that change? In order to adapt to change, you have to know what the priorities are that would help your company get productivity, not just an exercise. As an entrepreneur that's dependable and responsible, you cannot just do things out of exercise. There's got to be a reason that will help your bottom line, because you're it. You're not in your corporate setting where you have leaders who can come and say, oh, David, you know, you got to meet your goals, yada, yada, yada. You're that boss that helps David meet their goals. So you want to be able to see how to adapt to that periodical change. You also want to know how to handle your team. First of all, getting your team in place can be chaotic. It can be different, because when you're starting out and you don't have all the resources, especially finances, to get every competent and capable hands to get you started, you've got to start with something. And those some things might not always be the quality of what you want. So building your team can be problematic, but all of those things can be overcome. Through the Bridge to Freedom Academy, we will teach you and help you go through all of that. You also want to identify and recruit the right talent. How do you know the right talent? If you're in an entrepreneurial job, a business that maybe you don't know all of the puzzles in that, how do you get the right people? You get the right people, of course, you have network. That's why you embrace and develop network that works. Network of people who are doers, not the wannabes, those who are doers and who can identify their issues and know their strength and don't feel intimidated by you. Because when you're an entrepreneur, you're evolving, you're growing, you're emerging. So you're going to be trying so many things that sometimes they would work, sometimes they won't work. So you need the right people in your corner. Those who you can call, who would be able to show up and not be counting, oh, when was the last time this happened and so forth. They see that your success is their mandate. They want your success, and you know it, you can feel it. Find those people, because you need that in your entrepreneurial journey. No matter what your budget is, you're not going to be able to meet every budget that is within your scope. Decision making is also another pain point. A lot of times you have to take a decision. And because you're it, that decision will be coming from you. So you don't want to just take it on alone, even though you are that number one person. Your network, your accountability partner, mentors, relationship that you know you can pick on their brains are very important. So don't feel that your decision has to be you, yourself, and you out of ego, because that won't work. You want someone who can see beyond your organization setup, someone who sees beyond your capacity, somebody who sees beyond your network, who can make your business work. And then, of course, raising capital and being a former vice president of a bank. I witnessed that over and over. I help people start their account opening with their little $100 or $1,000, and they're growing. So they need to use other people's money to make money. That's what money is supposed to be used for. But they get to that point and they can't get it done. They can't raise capital. Guess what? That's one of the topics. We have a whole lesson on that. How to show you what needs to be done. How do you make yourself bankable? Your emotions won't make me give you my money. So it's got to be beyond your emotions. So what is that thing that you have that you need to prepare to make you bankable, so that when you go to your bank or whoever your resources are, they believe in you and they can write that check. So raising capital is a pain point, but that can be overcome. And it can be overcome by you having a system that works, that you can work. So those are the points that we know are very pivotal in entrepreneurship journey. And at Remy Speaks, join the Beyond Freedom Academy, and you will be glad you did. Thank you.